Creative 2.0 coming out before the end of the month, supposedly, after no delays, hoping there's no delays. There's something I do want to get off my chest about the new game mode, and I want to tell it to the community. Hopefully, this video can get a lot of views, my message get out there, because it's actually quite a very important one. Before we get into it, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Creative 2.0. So here's the big thing, okay? This is something that everybody's been waiting for a very, very long time. I've been talking about this on stream a little bit, and my whole point is you guys need to give Epic a little bit of leeway with this, because obviously this is something monumental that's going to be in the game. Remember when they first added Creative? How many bugs there were? So many things were broken. It's going to happen. It's going to happen again with Creative 2.0. You cannot go into Creative 2.0 with the mindset of this is going to be perfect. I have the mindset of like this is going to be perfect, but not going to be perfect at launch. You got to understand they're going to release it. People are going to find bugs. Things are going to go wrong. This is something really, really huge. They're giving us the Unreal Editor. While there will be things that will be great about it, we are bound to run into some problems. Probably, honestly, a lot of problems. You got to give Epic a little bit of leeway when this thing first gets pushed out, because look how much it's been delayed right now. They've obviously have bugs they need to work out. You can't just... I can already see the community hopping into Creative right now. Like the brand new one that comes out, I can see them going, wow, this thing sucks. I can't even do this. Wow, the terrain editor doesn't work when I try to do it on this particular little bit of a slant, or if I have Kevin the Cube on the map. You know what I mean? There's going to be bugs. You got to understand that, and you got to accept that. You have to. The Epic Games will release updates because this is they've been very clear. They want this to be the future of Fortnite. They want this to be the best it could possibly be. They're going to do everything in order to make that happen. You just got to give them a little bit of leeway, and I can already see, I hope this video does something. I hope this video changes some people's minds, because I can already see the entire community on Twitter spreading everywhere about how much this is going to suck, and how much, not going to suck when it releases. This isn't everything. Wow, you promised this, you promised that. We can't even make our own game modes yet. It's going to come. This is going to be the future of Fortnite. All I ask is that you give them a chance, even if that means giving them like a whole year. Honestly, I can't imagine the amount of bugs and the amount of work that the development team is going into this. They are probably working so hard to make this as good as it could possibly be, but we're bound to run into bugs. Look what happens every single new season. They play test it. That's what play testing is for. They can't possibly find every single little bug until people run into it. They have a code. They need to build it. You know what I mean? And the amount of development time this must take is incredible to me. I will be very understanding, and I hope you guys will too. Like, something that I'm excited for is I want to play Imposters again. I cannot wait for that. If something goes wrong and something's not ready for proximity chat to work right at launch, I will understand. I'll go, oh man, hopefully they get that fixed soon. And then I'm going to wait and patiently for them to fix it. This is going to be released, and we already know it's not going to be released like you're not going to be able to do everything ever. You know what I mean? Only off the top of my head, we know Team Sweeney said that eventually we're going to be able to make our own skins in the Unreal Editor, and that's going to be fantastic. But all of that's going to take time, energy, and more importantly, like I said, development time. You got to give them a chance to work out all the kinks in the armor that are going to be there when it first comes out. So all I ask is that you understand what this release is going to be like. It's going to be great. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be fantastic, but there's obviously going to be problems with it. And I don't understand why people are expecting this to be perfect. And you know what? I understand your argument where it's like, we've waited this long since the announcement. We've waited since all the delays. Okay, they probably didn't want to delay this. They probably ran into something really big that made it actually impossible for them to release. I understand your frustration. You've been waiting for this for a very long time. You would want it to work well. I would imagine it's going to work well. I would just imagine that there's going to be problems with it. And that's what you need to take away from this video. You need to understand what this is and what the release is going to be like. And all I ask is that you give them a chance. Remember the first creative mode, like I was talking about earlier in the video? How many bugs were there? And then look how great it ended up being. Creative is fantastic. Look what it turned out to be after a few years. Do the same with this, except they obviously have a little bit of a better handle on the creative mode. I expect it to be better than the initial creative launch. We were very restricted back then. We definitely won't be that restricted. But you get the point. Creative was a buggy mess when it first came out. And now look at it. Even like years ago. Maybe give them 1 year. The transformation that happened in creative since its release on the new season in Chapter 1, Season 7, compared to maybe a year later in Chapter 2, the difference was monumental. That's what I asked from you guys today. You need to support Epic Games and tell the developers what a good job they're doing, because man, did they do a good job making this game, and man, will they do a good job making Creative 2.0. They're going to be on it. They're going to be doing great. Save your judgment for a little while after, okay? That's all I ask for you in this video. I, as always, thank Epic Games for all the hard work that they do, and the experiences and the memories that they have made, the laughter they've created is fantastic. Creative 2.0 is going to do the same. I will look back fondly on the moments that I have in Creative 2.0, You just got to give him some time. Okay? Just like understand what is coming. It's not going to be perfect. Just get that. It's going to be great. It's going to change Fortnite forever. Just give it some time to do so. Save your judgment. You can play around with it. Save your judgment for a little while after. Let me know what you think about this entire topic, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested, I made multiple videos about Creative 2.0 already. Feel free to check them out on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care.